Greetings, knife fans. Love Them Knives channel, LTK here. Hey, we got the K2. It's hey, we got the K. The Spyderco K2. Wow, what a knife, huh? And Fareed is the name of the designer. He made a custom K2. This is a collaborative thing he's doing with Spyderco. And what a wild-ass knife this is. I mean, if you like a big knife, you have just stepped into your dream. A good dream, too. I mean, you got a flat grind blade here, but it's supposedly 4.5 inches. Long blade. It's made of that, here, CPM 10V. Look at how they've crowned the back of this spine here. That's interesting. What a big old knife, huh? Titanium frame lock. Got a little bit of stick on there. Stone wash. Lanyard hole. It's tubed. And very industrial looking, don't you think? I mean, look at the torque screws on here. Not a whole lot of hardware, is there? What do we got? We've got the tubed lanyard hole. We've got this standoff here. Up here, we have this pivot. We got your blade stop and your pocket clip. And interestingly enough, it's a tip down right hand carry only. Doesn't look like you can move that for a tip up option at all, which is kind of unusual. There's a lot of people really like tip up. So that's different. It looks like it's got teeth along that lock bar. Is that crazy? Let's get it out. It flips right out. And there's a little bit of lock stick. It ain't too bad. That can be dealt with. Yes, it can, because the back of that comes into contact with that. So all you have to do is put some graphite or something on the back that comes in contact with that lock bar. You could put, just graphite from a pencil. I've actually put like magic marker, black magic marker on there, and that takes care of it too. Just depends on how you want to roll with that. But yeah, it's not that bad, but there's a little bit there. Wow. Big knife. Big knife. Well, let's find out how big a knife it is. We've got 3.5mm stock. We've got a handle that's not real fat. I mean, 10.5 millimeters, 10.6. So it's 4/10, just a little over 4/10 of an inch thick. So it's really kind of a thin handle. I mean, compared to a lot of knives. Most of the knives that we review are about 1/2 inch thick. So just a little bit thicker. This one's more discreet as far as how slender it is. How strange is that? Look at the lockup. Way over 80%. It's way over there. Big time. Pretty heavy lockup. Very minimalist, isn't it? And the pocket clip is not overwhelming. And it's not deep carry. You looking for traction? You looking for jimping? Not finding any, are you? No, not there. Not there. Hold on. Let's get the box up. So this comes in this box, or this came in this box from my buddy Wes. K2. And you slide it open. I think this baby was basically brand new in the box. And it's got paperwork and all that stuff. Let's see real quick, if they give a rundown on this. Yes, they do. So basically, this will talk about the designer, their collaborative deal, the construction and materials, and proper maintenance, which I always ignore. Not always. Sometimes I don't have them long enough to do any kind of maintenance on them. But it's a big dog. It's a big dog. It really is. Come on, baby. Really? Get a hold of yourself. Well, yeah. It's 4.5 all day long, and that's 11.5 centimeter long blade. Wow. Whew. You know, a pretty good sized knife is like 21 centimeters, 22. Look at this thing. It's over 25 centimeters long. It's 10 inches all day long, buddy. Wow. So you like big knives? I'll tell you what, they give you the pass-through on this, don't they? See how you can contact that opposite scale and move that? I mean, they gave you real estate to do that. Some knives, these are equal depth. And so you kind of just really got to dig your finger in there to find that lock bar. But this one, it's right there looking at you. So that's handy. It opens and closes just fine. You know, feels good. That's a huge knife. That's a freaking huge knife. That's a big, big knife. What do we got around here? Oh, crap. Well, how about the ZT770? Of course, this is kind of cheating because this is a 3¼ inch blade, but look at that. I mean, look at the difference in that knife. Now, this is a discreet, okay, well, hell with you. Hold on, one more. Let's just pull out, let's pull out the 3 5/8 inch. I mean, this is a knife. I mean, some people might think this is too big to carry, right? Wow. But you can carry this. 4.5 inch. I've carried knives with 5.5 inch blade, folding knives. So it's doable. But look at that. That's, okay, pivot to pivot. Still, what a huge blade. Flat grind. Can you imagine? That is so usable. I mean, you could do whatever you want to do with that. Just about. Incredible. Hey, I wonder what this thing weighs. I think it's right around 6, a little over maybe, ounces. Let's throw it on scale. Yeah, wow, that was a good guess. You know how it was? Because I read the paper. Yeah, you thought I was really smart. 6.15 ounces. Handle thickness, 0.4. You know what? They're actually right on with this one. 4.5, 10 overall. Yeah, you know what? They actually got this one right. And what's the other page here? In case we completely failed ourselves. No, there wasn't nothing on here except the rest of these specs. I'm sorry. Model number and where it's made in Taiwan. Titanium handle material, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. What do you think? I think this one, I'm not sure, but I kept thinking I saw somewhere that this is discontinued now. I could be wrong. That stonewash, it's just a real, I don't know. That's a lot of real estate, isn't it? For titanium, do you think maybe, I don't know, an anode job of some sort would kind of be cool? I don't know. Maybe that would just be desecrating it. Because maybe it needs to be this big industrial looking, hunk of craziness. Maybe putting color to it is not correct for what this is trying to be. But, you could actually carry this. It's not that heavy. It's just right at 6 ounces. So, but it's tall. I mean, it's long. It's a long blade, but it'll actually fit in your jeans pocket just fine. Jeez. Whew. Yeah. All right. Hey, I'm going to leave it to you and your own discretion and discussion. Those are some good old slabs of tie, aren't they? I mean, it's minimalist. It really is. There's not a lot of hardware there. It's just titanium slabs and a blade of really nice metal, steel. And God only knows. But I'll tell you what, hold on. Let's see if we can cut itself real quick. If you're still with me. Yeah. Yeah, we're cutting little chunks off. Okay, yes, it's sharp. I think it's basically new in the box then. So, a lovely knife from our Mr. West neighbor that lives up in the north. Wow, pretty. Appreciate the opportunity to have this in my hands and to check it out. It's, I think it's nicer than I envisioned. I don't know, something about it just looks so plain. It didn't really appeal to me on paper, but when you have it in your hands, there's just a whole lot of, I mean, it's, I think with a little bit of, yeah, you can flick it. I mean, with a little bit of, it'll loosen up after a while. I'm not good at flicking. There you go. So it'll do that. It'll do that. And there we go again. And there it is. Stay with me, brothers. Because you know what we do. We love them knives and we're putting it out. Coming your way with some really interesting stuff in the future here. And this is fun. Because we love them knives. Yeah, we do.